check this out. My 7-figure business community is finally open. So if you're an online coach, educator, or you sell some sort of mentorship, I've got loads and loads of treats for you in here. I'm going to show you how to create a high ticket offer. I'm going to, help you get your next sale and so much stuff in here. So the link will be in the description below. Go and join it. I'll see you in there. Okay, so in this video, I am going to be talking about the 3 business markets. So your business right now, you have a business model that you have designed, and then you are in a specific business market, right? So there's a business model you have, and there's a business market that you are in. And if you get one wrong and one right, you're in trouble. You get both of them wrong, you're definitely in trouble. And if you get both of them right, you can't go wrong in business, right? But in this one, I just want to speak about the 3 business markets there is, okay? So, and it's very important that you are in the right business market. And I will also tell you which is my favorite, okay? So there are 3 business markets. Number 1 is commodity market. And I'll give you some examples so you understand. Okay, what's a commodity market? Think of like a nail shop or a screw shop or DIY store, right? Think of like maybe a newsagent, right? Which is you have no conversation with a customer apart from how much is this? This is the worst business model, by the way, honestly. Like, if you are involved in something like a commodity business market, now, just to define commodity business market is your competition sets your price, right? So, for example, John down the road is selling a box of nails for £6. Well, you've heard about it, and then tomorrow morning you've put yours down to £5.50, right? John's heard about it. Oh, you put your price down to £5.50. Then John's put his down to £4.99, and it's a race to the bottom. Like, it's the worst, honestly, it's the worst business model. And even the worst part is that the only conversation you're going to have with your customer is, how much is this? How can you ever unpack value for them? You're not going to be able to. So a lot of people are in commodity markets where you're limited to what you can charge for your product or for your service. I mean, that is a worse business model to be in, right? And that's when, when we talk about, and in one of my other videos, it's like either you work hard or you work smart. And rich people have figured out that clearly working harder is not what's going to get you wealthy, right? Because if the idea was that working hard makes you the most money, well, if that was the case, then if you look at hotels and if you look at all the hardest workers in the hotel, they are cleaners or they're the people who change the bed sheets. Well, guess what? Well, they make the least money. So if they make the least money, well, it can't clearly be based around the person who works the hardest. It's clearly the person who works hard on the right thing and also at the very same time works smartly, right? So if you are in a commodity market, it's a big no-no, like big no-no, right? Like, that's not my favorite model. The second business market, which is slightly better than the commodity market, but is called essential market. And the reason I call it essential market is because, let me write this down, is because this business here, like, it's like buying and selling of a car, right? You need to be in the car industry, right? People need to buy cars, people are going to sell cars, right? You need to buy and sell houses. The businesses are essential for our day-to-day living, right? So it's a better business model, like supermarkets, like restaurants. I can go on and on. You get the gist, right? So essential market, it's better, right? You will make money from it. Maybe you might make 20% at the best. You might make 30%. But again, it's not my favorite business model. It's really not, right? And I know a lot of people make money from it. Think about it. If you buy a house, right? You buy it for 100K. You might do some work on it, and then you will eventually uplift the value, and guess what? It's worth 150K, for example. Now, after you've paid the builders, the contractors, paid tax, paid professional fees, paid all the legal fees, the stamp duty, you may be left with, like, if you're really good, by the way, right, you might be left with like 15, 20%. Why would you want to go through all that stress, all that headache for 15 to 20%? Like, it just doesn't wash well with me, especially if you want to build wealth or if you want to get rich, right? Think about it, like, as a business owner, what is the one thing that is super valuable amongst everything? It's your time, right? Time is not something we have plenty of. There's a video I done on this. It's like, probably everybody will make £1 million in their lifetime. Then the question becomes, how quick are you going to make it? Person A, if it took him or her 40 years to make £1 million, well, that's stupid, right? So, but person B has made it in 1 year. Well, they're in a lot more of a better position. They're doing clearly something different to person A. So you have to figure out how you can quickly build up your wealth and how you can quickly build up your money, your cash pot for your business. This is why, like, two things are just really, really important, like, when it comes to business: accountability and action, right? People that don't take action, people then don't connect with someone that holds them accountable. Well, that's a path for disaster. And people then give up when they don't have accountability and they don't take action, or even if they've took a step in some direction, they'll just give up. They don't just continue going. Why? Because they can't see the result. This is why it's so important to be in the right network and the right community. Honestly, like, I really can't stress that enough. So number 2 is essential market. Now, it's better than the commodity market. It's because obviously, and check this out, like, it's so funny, right? But we've just like normalized it so much that you put your house for sale or you put your car for sale. Somebody is going to do some research on the internet and come and tell you what they are willing to offer you for it. That's crazy, right? You worked so hard to buy your house or build this dream house or whatever it may be, right? Or your first car, second car, whatever. And then somebody is going to do research in the market area and think, this is not worth more than 10K, or this is not worth more than 100K. Hey, guess what? I'm going to make you an offer of 10K or 15K or 100K, but unfortunately, I can't offer you more than that. You're telling me what you're going to offer me for my house? So when you look at it from a different perspective, like, yes, people make money from it, but for me, nope, it's not my favorite business model. Number 3 is my favorite business model, which is premium markets. Okay, so see, with premium markets, I'll tell you why it's my favorite. It's high ticket. You're dealing with people who are willing to spend money, right? You're dealing with the rich people. And the funny thing about premium markets is nothing, I promise you, I'm going to tell you a secret. Nothing makes sense about premium markets. Nothing makes sense because the value is vacuum packed. You know, for example, you go to a Louis Vuitton store and there's a bag for like 5K, or you go to a Dior and there's one for like 3K. Like, the difference in the quality of the bag compared to a bag in Zara or compared to a bag somewhere, another make, like, just think of another lower end designer bag. It's no different apart from the name and the brand that it carries. The reason that's $5,000 or that's 3K is because it's a Dior bag and it's a Louis Vuitton bag. The value in premium markets is based on, it's not in the intrinsic value. It's based on the perceived value, right? And it's a completely two different things, right? So for example, if you look at people that wear Rolex, the actual Rolex watch, it doesn't tell probably better time than a Casio watch, which is probably like $100 or $50, right? But the reason why people wear Rolex is because they want to feel like they have a Rolex on. So the value in premium markets is nothing to do with the intrinsic part. It's all to do with the perceived part. The wheels on a Rolls Royce car, probably the wheels on a Range Rover are better, but why is it 4 times worth the value? It's no different than the wheels on a Range Rover, but why is the Rolls Royce 4 times more expensive? The tires do the same work. right? So you have to understand that there is premium buyers out there that will pay huge money just to feel like they are part of a movement, they are part of a premium offer, they are part of a premium club. Like, it's all in there. And this is why I'm always banging on about, have you got a premium ticket offer? Have you got a premium offer? Have you got a high ticket offer? If you haven't, you have to go and create one in your business. And you need to go and watch my other modules when I talk about having a low ticket, mid ticket, high ticket. Like, when I launched my first, after my restaurant business, when I launched my coaching business, my first offer was 20K. I started with premium. I knew that I only had to have one customer a month to be in so much surplus cash. And if I was doing one customer a month, that's 12 a year. That's not hard. And instead of having a product which is like $100 or $500, and you have to have you need 10 clients in that week, right? Or you need at least 20 to 30, 40 clients. Why would you put yourself through that much stress? It's not about working hard on the wrong things. It's about working smarter. And I got this formula from, and I'll do a very separate video on this, from Elon Musk. When he launched his first Tesla, it was a premium offer. It was a premium price. That's how he made his money. And then his second car that he launched on Tesla, and I'll send you all the stats for that as well on a different video, that's when he reduced the price. But his first product that he launched in Tesla was a premium product. And the other beautiful thing about premium markets is, guys, there's no competition. Because the price is not based on some logical, the price is based on value, on what is attached to it, what comes with it, what's the feeling that comes with it, what's the perceived value. That's how it's all done at the premium markets. The reason why people go to shop at Lidl, so let me tell you something, right? Without being judgmental, and I really don't mean to do anything where I making someone feel small or big. It's not that, but I'm trying to use an example to explain to you that when you go to, for example, a cheap supermarket, like in UK we have Lidl or Aldi, right? Or we have a premium one, for example, Marks and Spencer's, right? People that go into Marks and Spencer's know that everything we're about to buy from here is probably going to be more expensive than a cheaper supermarket, right? And everybody that goes into Aldi or Lidl also understands that when I'm going in here to buy something, that it's going to be cheaper than Marks and Spencer's. But you've got buyers that buy from Lidl or Aldi, but you also have buyers that buy from Marks and Spencer's. Knowing full well that we are walking into Marks and Spencer's because it's the feeling, it's the people that are around, it's the perceived value, it's how it makes you feel. So with that said, I need you to understand they are different buyers. There are people that will purchase just the high price, and they're called VIP buyers. They're just people who just don't want no hassle. They just want a quick, it's all about speed for them. Because that's why it's premium. And that's why it's high ticket. They're paying more for speed and convenience. That's all it is. So you need to understand that if you created a premium offer, a high ticket offer, you can make more money, you can generate more profits, you can live the life that you want, you have the best customers because they don't give you stress. You're never going to get probably refunds because they have money all the time. Why would you not want to be in that market? So these are the three business markets, 1, 2, 3, and my favorite one obviously is the premium one. So I just want you to share that with you. And look, I can do a separate video on each one, on the premium market. I can do another an hour just on that alone. And obviously if you want, let me know on our next community call. And I'll happily dedicate a full session to that. And I'll bring a 7 or 8 figure entrepreneur on who kind of does premium markets and let you understand the psychology behind why people buy premium markets, but why people buy premium products. So yeah, and look, I'm one of them buyers. You attract who you are. I'm the type of buyer who will go for speed, who doesn't want to stand in queues, who wants that fast service. It's like business class or first class. I don't want to sit in the economy because I want convenience. I've worked hard. I want to sit at the not at the front. I just want to sit somewhere where I've got more leg room. I've got more space. I want to come out fast. I don't want to stand in queues. right? So this is why premium markets are something you can charge a lot of money for based on the value that you are offering. And if just like, obviously, if you're asking me like, I wonder, Ibby, what should we price our product or our service? I don't know what your product or service is, but just remember, like, premium markets, premium offer products, premium services, like it has to. So if you charge, let's just say $1,000, I'm just rounding the number up, it should be more than that. Like it needs to be producing at least $8 to $10,000 worth of value. So if you're charging $10,000, it needs to produce at least $80 to $100,000. That's how you would gauge on what you should charge. Simple as that. So again, if you want me to go deep into what your business is and what you should charge, I'll happily, more than happy to do that. Jump on the call or just book a call with myself and I'll happily go through that with you. So remember, you can have the right business model, but if you're in the wrong business market, like a commodity market or something, you're never going to be able to make the profits and the money that you genuinely deserve to make. So I hope this video was helpful.
Check this out. My 7-figure business community is finally open. So if you're an online coach, educator, or you sell some sort of mentorship, I've got loads and loads of treats for you in here. I'm going to show you how to create a high ticket offer. I'm going to, help you get your next sale and so much stuff in here. So the link will be in the description below. Go and join it. I'll see you in there.